In case you haven't heard, Russia recently banned the Jehovah's Witnesses after their Supreme Court ruled they are a set of extremists on April the 20th, 2017. Incidentally, this comes after a ban against evangelizing in Russia in June of 2016. That ban included laws against sharing faith in homes, online, or anywhere but recognized church buildings. This in turn completely opened the door to persecution of religious minorities. Now, even though Russia's constitution provides for freedom of religion, critics of these laws argue that the Russian government gives priority to the Russian Orthodox Church, making it an unofficial state church. In addition, when you hear the phrase religious extremism, it typically conjures up images of radical Islamic terrorists. However, Russia changed its legal definition of extremism in 2006, removing requirements for violence or hatred, but stating the incitement of religious discord as a criteria, leaving the Jehovah's Witnesses with the same legal status as ISIS or Nazis. Should we rejoice that the Jehovah's Witnesses have been banned, or be concerned? Part of me wants to be like, woohoo! Obviously, I don't agree with the religion of the Jehovah's Witnesses, but at the same time, this may be the beginning of a disturbing trend that persecutes religious minorities that don't go along with the religious majority or government regulations, because this is a big setback to religious liberty, at least in Russia. And this will reach its climax on a global scale when the mark of the beast is enforced. In the book of Revelation, chapter 13, we have two symbolic beasts: the leopard-like beast, which represents the Vatican, and the lamb-like beast, which represents apostate Protestant America in Bible prophecy. They work together in order to pass a law governing how people should worship. However, this is really a satanic deception. It is the mark of the beast. Those that don't go along with this law are punished with not being able to buy and sell, and ultimately a death decree is issued against them. By the way, if you want more details about the mark of the beast, I suggest you watch my video entitled 10 Facts About the Mark of the Beast Satan Doesn't Want You to Know. I'll leave a card to it, which you can click on to watch in the upper right hand corner of the screen. Some of the reasons the Jehovah's Witnesses have generated controversy in Russia and other countries is because they refuse blood transfusions and are opposed to military service. They are also politically neutral and do not lobby, vote for political parties or candidates, run for government office, or participate in any action to change governments. This results from their belief that all earthly governments are controlled by the devil. These are not all necessarily bad things, but the teaching that all earthly governments are controlled by the devil is kind of a stretch. Also, they really have no biblical basis for refusing blood transfusions. I covered that in a recent video, which is available on my channel page. Moreover, the Jehovah's Witnesses are out of the main line when it comes to their religious beliefs, because they have their own version of the Bible which has been changed to support their unbiblical doctrines, including the teaching that Jesus is not divine. As a result, many Christians consider them a cult. The Jehovah's Witnesses are also uncompromising in their stance on ecumenism and interfaith dialogue, because they consider all religions except their own as false religion and part of Babylon the Great. The ecumenical movement is attempting to unite all the major world religions, and it will ultimately lead them to accept the mark of the beast. The reason being is because God doesn't call us to unite or compromise with other religions, especially when they deny fundamentally biblical truths. 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 14 says, "Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers." Not to mention, the Catholic Church is a strong proponent of ecumenism, and the Bible teaches that it will play a major role in instituting the mark of the beast in the end time. Therefore, any church that unites with the Catholic Church is in danger of ending up with the mark of the beast. That doesn't mean that the Jehovah's Witnesses are without hope in Russia, though. The Jehovah's Witnesses said they would appeal the court's decision and could take the case to the European Court of Human Rights. I actually hope they win and Russia's ban against them is overturned, and I ask you guys to pray that they win. Not because I agree with the Jehovah's Witnesses, but because if successful, this will empower the Russian government and they will continue to persecute religious minorities, and it will only be a matter of time before Sabbath keepers are targeted. The Jehovah's Witnesses have recently been labeled as an extremist organization in Russia, and now practicing witnesses can be fined for participating in a criminal organization, and their religion's assets will be liquidated by the government. Even though the Jehovah's Witnesses are a religious minority which is out of the mainline and defined as a cult by many other Christian churches, this ban is not something we should rejoice in, but rather be concerned about, because it not only affects the Jehovah's Witnesses, it affects many other religious minorities as well. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you're new, check out some more of my videos by clicking on the screen, and if you'd like to support my channel to help me continue making Christian videos, you can do so by clicking on the Patreon icon or look for the link to my PayPal account in the description box if you'd like to donate that way. God bless you.